guys ready? Okay.
Are you?
I think so. We'll see. All right. Alan Watts once said, "Forget about the money, because if you think that getting the money is the most important thing, then you'll spend your life completely wasting your time. You'll be doing the things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to keep doing the things you don't like doing, which is stupid." When people usually think about success, what do they think about? Well, usually they think about the nice car or the nice house or the career or the things that they've accomplished in their career, and basically all of the stuff that doesn't really matter. Hello everybody, my name is Ellie Rogers, and today I want to talk to you guys about how understanding what the true meaning of success is can change your life as it changed mine. This is my presentation, What is Success? About 6 months ago, I was talking to my best friend about the past school year, and she told me, "Ellie, you were depressed. We could all see it." And when I thought about it, I realized I really was depressed. I was suffocating and I didn't even know it. The death of my grandfather plagued me, all while my heart and God broken at the same time. I'm a person who hates going through change, and when I lost somebody who I had gotten used to seeing and to talking to multiple times a week, someone who was a huge role model, it took a toll on my heart. I hated myself and I hated my life, yet I thought that it was normal and okay to deal with. On top of that, my parents' expectations of me were wrapped around my neck, basically strangling me. But even worse, my school and my peers' expectations of me were literally eating at my soul. I had to get straight A's, I had to get a good ACT score, I had to have perfect attendance. "Ellie, you're a softball and a volleyball captain. You have to set an example for the younger girls." That phrase, and many like it, was echoing in my mind in the chorus of all the voices of the people in my life who expected these things out of me. I had to have a perfect slate and to never get in trouble, otherwise I would be ashamed to my team, my family, and my school. What do you want to be when you grow up? What's your passion? What's your purpose in life? Where do you want to go to college? Will you play softball or volleyball in college? What is your major going to be? Will you take a gap year? Will you go to community college before a university? A public school, private school, military, stay-at-home mom? All of these questions were being shoved down my throat while I was being forced to spit out an answer at the same time. I was being surrounded by people in an environment that told me that my success and happiness came from my ACT score, my GPA, my record, where I went to college, or how much money my future career was going to make. In the end though, this shaped my mindset and what I thought being successful was like. I was tricked into believing that happiness came from money and status, and because of that, I was drowning and I was lost. Because of the environment that I was in, I started to mentally make a list of all the things I needed in life to be successful. I figured that if I could accomplish these things in my life, I could be the happiest and most successful person ever. Things like a high-class rank, straight A's, lots of scholarships to a well-known college were on that list. A degree in something that at least sounded smart, a job that made a lot of money, being independent and well-liked by people, and maybe even getting a sports scholarship for softball or volleyball or other goals that were on that list. Finally though, I came to realize that these things were not going to make me happy. Will they make me seem successful in other people's eyes? Yes, but I knew that if I accomplished these things, I would be drowning on the inside still. By the time I got to second semester of my junior year, I had less of an idea of what I wanted to do with my life than I did in the previous years of high school when I was only a sophomore. All of the things that were deemed successful didn't interest me. I was burnt out from trying so hard in school to be perfect. I was stressed beyond belief trying to be a good captain for softball and volleyball by trying to make my parents think that I was a good kid and that I was the perfect child. So when second semester started, I knew that I would be taking college readiness 3 with Miss White. I knew that I was in for a lot more stress. However, I was hoping that after the semester was over and after the college readiness course was complete, that I would know where I wanted to go in my life and what I wanted to do. These meant weeks taking personality tests and matching them to career choices. Weeks. And I'll tell you, every time I took one of those quizzes, it said that I would either be an engineer, a scientist, or an accountant, which were basically the 3 main career choices that were at the bottom of my list. After we got past the point where we researched colleges, careers, and majors, Mrs. Hoyt started to show us a bunch of stuff that you could call life lesson stuff. We watched tons of TED Talks about happiness and how to find your purpose. At the end of the semester, I still had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. But more importantly, that class changed my perspective on life. Mrs. Hoyt was and still is the only adult in my life to this day that has told me that I shouldn't pick a career based on how, quote, successful it would make me. She taught me that I should choose a path in life that I am passionate about. I should do something with my life that makes me feel like I have a purpose here on earth. After this class was over, I spent the summer pondering what it was that I was passionate about. However, I also spent a ton of time thinking about what the true meaning of success was. I was so confused because there are so many people in this world who barely make any money who are so happy. They are with the people that they love, they're doing what they love, and they are quite literally changing the world. That's That's when I realized that I don't need to make a lot of money or to go to a prestigious college to be successful like everyone in my life had been telling me. So then I began to think about my success. I began to think about all the things that I have in my life. If success was in a sense being happy and being fulfilled in life, then I came to realize that I'm already incredibly successful. To me, I'm successful because God blessed me with two best friends. When I came to Spectrum for the first time in 7th grade, I was a shy, awkward, homeschooled kid who only knew about 4 people at Spectrum. God placed him in my life because we all rode the same bus and we all happened to play on the volleyball team in 7th grade. Success is that to this day we're still best friends. We've seen each other's worst sides and best sides, and we've literally been through everything together. These girls have been by my side through everything, and I could not be more grateful for them. There was a statistic that we found in an article. I mean, we probably found it in a BuzzFeed article, so who knows if it's true. But it said that if a friendship lasts more than 7 years, then it will last a lifetime. And unlike most friendships that form in middle school, we've been friends for almost 7 years now. Success is that my best friends make me feel more comfortable in my own skin, and they tolerate me when I laugh so hard at my own jokes till I cry. Caitlin and Olivia listen to all the weird thoughts I have about the meaning of life, and they listen to me when I complain about how much I hate high school. I honestly have the two best friends in the whole world. They make me so incredibly happy, and for that reason, I'm immensely successful. To me, success is in the sports that I play. Now, you may think that I think I'm successful in the sports that I play because of the accolades and recognitions that I've gotten, but my success has absolutely nothing to do with those. I'm successful because I have the best teammates and coaches. Success is that my team has pushed me to be a better athlete and a better person. They've encouraged me, they've believed in me when I could not, and most importantly, they have brought countless smiles and laughs to me. Many sports teams have petty people on them that cause drama and make it not very fun to be on the team. But within my softball and volleyball team, we're nothing less than a family. They're the sisters I've never had, and they're an endless support system. Although many kids my age get the opportunity to play sports in high school, very few get the opportunity to have the experiences and to make the memories like I've had with my teammates and coaches. I mean, I don't think there are a lot of teams out there who designate a day of practice to go roll around in the mud for fun or pitch tents out in someone's backyard to go camping. Success is being able to play the sport that I love and to be surrounded by the people I love, and that makes me super successful. Success is that I have parents who love me and who want me to be happy in life, but who love each other way more than they love my brothers and I. It's that I have 4 brothers who are incredibly overprotective of me, even though I hate it. Success is that I have grown up in a beautiful home in a neighborhood where I can run around and feel safe. It's that I have the funniest and most unique and loving cousins. It's that my aunts and uncles love me so much and care for me like their own child, but who still let me get away with stuff that my parents would never approve of. Is that I could be a complete idiot in front of my family and they still love me. Success is that my family can make me laugh so hard until I cry, pee my pants, or until I spit milk out of my mouth all over the dinner table. Success is that I have an amazing grandma who is one of the biggest role models in my life. She's truly the OG, the GOAT, the MVP, the legend, and basically anything under that umbrella. It's that my grandfather encouraged me, cracked jokes with me, and called me his little princess for the 16 years that he was in my life for. My family truly makes me the most successful person I know, and I couldn't explain with words how grateful I am for them and for the impact that they've had in my life. But most importantly, success is that I have accepted Jesus to be the leader of my life. It's that Jesus died for me on the cross and took away all of my sins. Because of him, I'm rid of all shame, fear, guilt, depression, sadness, and hopelessness, and that is what makes me so successful. In my senior paper, I wrote about why all high school students should have a therapist throughout their high school years. My thesis was that a therapist could help decrease the mental health issues among high school students. They could be someone who teenagers could vent to or to talk to about their personal lives with, and that a therapist could help students find their identity in high school. I have personally never gone through therapy, but after reading my paper, I realized that if I had a therapist to talk to during my high school years, I maybe would have discovered what the true meaning of success was earlier, or that I could have been more aware of what really matters in life instead of having to figure out all of that stuff on my own.
So you guys, success doesn't come from your nice house or your car or your job, or it doesn't even all come from the things that you've accomplished within your job. Success is all around you, but you just have to open your eyes to see it. I want to encourage you guys to look at success through a lens of the things that make you happy in life, and I want to encourage you to also be grateful for the things that you've been given in your life, because I believe that if you do that, then you'll believe that you're incredibly successful, and it will change your life like it changed mine. My name is Ellie Rogers. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Do you guys have any questions?
Can we start over? I mean, with our lives. Oh, yeah. You mentioned therapists. Do you think therapists would be more effective than counselors?
Well, when I wrote my paper, I definitely thought about that. I almost actually wrote like a paper about like school counselors, but when I wrote my paper, I mainly talked about therapists as like someone who's not like a parent, who's not a friend, someone who's not in your school, and basically someone who you don't necessarily know, because I think that like especially with